And
Hello, come in.
hi, this is Zen. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Zen. Patricia, how are you doing today?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Fine, if you'll please have a seat. Are you enjoying this weather today?
Yes.
Would you like any water or coffee?
No.
Okay, thank you. How is the traffic coming in?
Oh, I mean, it's not a really bad traffic, but I still waste maybe half an hour on the road.
Oh, wow. What side of town are you living on?
Yeah, I mean, I live in South Melbourne and there is a traffic accident, so
Oh, yeah.
government police officer closed down channels.
Oh, yeah. Those car accidents here in Lubbock stop traffic completely. So what brings you in?
You know, my friend Jack told me he has some comprehensive financial plan, but I don't know what it is. So he told me it's about education, children, the retirement, life insurance, all of the financial things. But I'm a computer science guy, so I have no idea. So I want a financial plan like he.
So you have a friend that told you about a wealth management management firm, and he told you that he has a comprehensive plan with us that does education, funding, and what retirement.
Life insurance, life investment, all kinds of financial things.
Okay. Is it okay if I take a few notes?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, and you did say that you had a computer science background. Okay. In your
Yeah,
education.
I'm working for the Google.
Okay, nice. Google's a good company, so I hear.
Yeah, but I just do coding things. It's very hard work.
Okay, so you just need someone to help you out with your finances.
Yeah, the only thing in finance I know is like the bank. But he told me, my friend told me a lot about the 401k.
Yes,
I have no idea. I just think it's kind of benefits from the company, but I don't know what it is.
okay, so right now, all of your finances, do you only just have like the basics, like a checking account, savings account? Maybe, do you have any CDs?
No, it's possible, but I have a lot of Google stocks. So
Google stocks,
yeah,
okay.
Company like making some kind of stock options.
Okay. Okay. So, do you have any family, like any children? Are you single, married?
Yeah, I'm married. I have 2 children. My daughter was 10 years old, and my son was 5 years old.
And his name is?
Jerry.
Jerry. So Alice and Jerry.
Yeah.
And your wife's name?
Dorothy.
Dorothy. Okay. Well, that's a nice little family. You have a boy and a little girl. And are you planning on having any more children in the future, or right now is that they're keeping you pretty busy?
Yeah, I'm pretty busy. Even my parents help us to raise the child, like daycare.
Okay, so your family lives, like your mother and your father?
Yeah.
Okay, so they live here in town also?
Yeah.
And
Very
then-
like neighborhoods, maybe very close.
Okay, well that's wonderful to have them so close. That your children are going to have that option to be so close to your mom and father and have all that experience of having the family so close together. That's wonderful. Okay, and I'm just going to make a note here. And you said you pay your mother for daycare, and or
Not really.
they just help out?
Yeah, it's kind of cultural thing for. Yeah, I originally come from China, so it's like cultural thing for our.
Okay, that's just cultural background. That's how, yeah, that's kind of how my grandma raised me, so I understand. Okay. And how long ago did you move here from China?
Almost 10 years.
Wow. And you've been here in Lubbock all that time, or have you been?
Yeah, at first time I'm California. I work for Google.
Are you planning on staying here in Lubbock for the near future?
Yes.
Or is there an option where Google might send you moving around?
Yeah, but I don't want to change. Probably I will live here in the future.
So you love Lubbock, you want to stay here, keep your family here, some stability. Are you renting or purchasing a home at this time?
Yeah, but we just make down payments 2 months ago.
Okay, so you recently purchased a home.
Yeah.
Okay. May I ask how much your home is valued at?
Maybe 200,000. Yeah, I'm not sure about my wife deals.
Okay, so your wife handles the finances?
Yeah, I have no idea about any finance. So.
Okay. So is she gonna be coming in at a later date to join us at these meetings if you're interested in continuing a relationship with us?
Yeah, she can come, but I mean, she has a very basic financial idea about the financial things. She only knows the mortgage. Yeah, for example, when we want to purchase a house, we don't know how to find a cheap mortgage or low interest mortgage. We just went to the bank, sign an agreement, and pay money. So my friend Jim told me you really need some financial advice for your future. So.
And yes, we can do this. From what I've heard right now, there's different things we can talk to you about. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed, but there are things like we can start funding your children's education. On that, we can do, if you would like them to go to a private or private, you would like a private school for them? Okay. And would you like them to go to college and get a degree? Is this going to be like you're only paying up to a...
I think I can pay off their tuition, living expenses until they graduate from college.
Tuition and living expenses as well.
Yeah, they can work in the college, but I still can pay their help pay the tuition. They work for themselves, they get money and for some like pocket money if they work in college.
Okay. I forgot to ask earlier, but around what range is your salary?
I got 100,000 every year.
100,000.
And my wife got half, like 50,000 every year.
50,000. Okay. And what does your wife do?
She's like elementary school teacher.
Okay. Okay, good. She like her job?
Yeah, she like her job, not too busy and stay with children.
Oh, that's good. She loves the children. And you did say earlier that you weren't too sure about adding another child eventually. Okay, no more.
Yeah, I need to send them to private school and I need to get better education. So it will use a lot of money. So there's another child cannot afford.
Okay, so on their education, would you like their college to be any of their choosing, or would you like it to be a private college or in-state?
Like private college.
Private college as well? Okay. And you also spoke about retirement. On your retirement, we do have 401k options and IRA options. I know you said you didn't really understand them. On the 401k, this is where usually the companies such as Google, they will set up a fund for you, and then they give you the option to invest a certain percentage of your salary before taxes into this fund. And sometimes they even match that percentage, so it could be up to 3 to 5%. And it's just another way to start saving before retirement. And because as soon as you start saving, within every 7 years, it helps double your funds in that account. And this is just within the company, so it's an account set up within that company, and that's if they offer that. On an IRA, most companies are now coming to, now starting to offer this option for most employees. This is just an individual, either Roth or traditional, it's like a savings plan where you can, how can I explain? You pay into it.
I pay.
Yes, sir, you pay into it. No one matches it, just you on your own, and usually there's a cap of $5,500 set on that yearly. The good thing about that, but there are two options, like I said, traditional option, you pay into that with before tax dollars.
Oh,
So when you pull the funds out of that at retirement age, you'll be taxed on those funds. So it could be good or bad, because maybe at retirement, you're getting taxed at a lower tax bracket. So then that could be a potential benefit. On the other IRA, there is the Roth IRA, and in this Roth IRA, you pay into it with after-tax dollars. So when you pull the funds out at retirement, they're completely free tax rate. You can use those and you won't have to pay tax on those. So that's, a lot of people like that option. They don't have to worry about that, the taxes on that, but we can always go into that a little bit more. Also, you said you had some Google stock options. Is that what, do you know if your company has all that tied into any of your IRAs or 401ks?
I don't think so. They just give me some options, and I execute the stock option. I hold some stocks for my brokerage account.
Okay. Do you know how much that is valued at?
10,000.
10,000. Okay, so a good chunk of Google stock. Have you ever thought about setting that up into a mutual fund or a portfolio where we could kind of diversify it? And by diversify, I mean we can use it to eliminate some risk.
Yeah, probably.
I can kind of show you a picture. Like this is, say this is your Google, and all of this is your 10,000. Okay. And say you get this in a mutual fund, and we sell some of that Google option. So say we have 60% of it, and we change that all to stocks, and then we do 30% in bonds, and then the remaining 10% will go into either foreign domestic or cash options like CDs, things like that. I don't know, do you know a little bit about diversification and about handling a portfolio?
Yeah, I read some, they call Wall Street Junior. I took some investment class when I was in college. I don't know, basic idea. It's maybe 15 years ago.
Okay, so we could just do a little overview of this and getting to just figure out, of course, before we did any of that, we would do a little testing to see where you may feel comfortable, like investing some of your money. Because some of this may not be something you're interested in. Maybe it's a little too risky for you to put all of your, and maybe you may be a little tied into your Google stocks and you don't want to get rid of them, and that's okay.
Okay.
And so we can take a look at that to see how we could properly invest those funds for you. And we can take a look also at, you said earlier about your mortgage. I know you said you recently purchased it, and so I don't, but you said you feel like you didn't get a good deal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to find a cheap, a good mortgage deal. So I just working in a bank near my house.
Okay. Do you feel that they didn't do enough research for you? Do you think, does somebody else have a lower interest rate?
No, I have no idea. So, and I have 20,000 cash in the bank. I don't know what to do. So I talked with my friend Jan. He referred me to here, and he said, you can give me some advice for investment or something for my 20,000 cash.
Yes, sir. And we can, if you're interested, like I said, we can either put that aside for your children's education, to start building an education plan for them. We can also do an investment plan to start helping you saving for retirement, just starting to invest. That way you can earn a little bit more return off of your cash that's just in the savings account, because that's cash, it's not growing any funds, and you want it to always be working for you because you work hard on your own. So of course you want your money to work hard for you. Okay. I'm just gonna go back and see if I've hit everything, if I've hit all of your concerns that you spoke about today. You did speak about the education of your children being a high priority. You want to send them to private school and private college. So you would like to know your options on how we can set that up and start funding an education account for that. Also, you said that you wanted to learn a little bit more about your retirement and starting to apply more to your retirement.
Yeah, I have very little life insurance, so I will purchase some life insurance, but I don't know what to buy. I know some insurance agent, but I don't know what kind of insurance it is good for me, good for my family.
Okay. So you would like to see some options over life insurance as well? Okay. I don't know a little too much about life insurance, but I can start researching a couple of really good friends of mine and see what they have to say, and if I like what they say, I can give you their information and their card. That way you can, I can refer them out to you, and you can speak to them, and they would be happy to help you. Okay. Would you like to set up a meeting for the following week so we can get your financial statements, like your financial statements and any of your assets? Like you said, you purchased your home, all of your paperwork, and you can bring that in to us, and we'll be happy to start getting this research done for you to see how we can get you on your financial path to set these comprehensive financial plan for you. Okay. So next week works for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, then.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day, and I'll be happy to work with you.
Okay.